it's story time with me, Mrs. Hudson, and today we're going to read George's Dragon Goes to School. The author of this book is Claire Freedman and Russell Julian. So there's two authors for this book. Right, there's some words in this book that were part of your spellings last week, so see if you can spot those as we're reading through. Okie doke. So, George's Dragon Goes to School. Brilliant news, Sparky, George told his pet dragon. Next week is Bring Your Pet to School week. Everyone will love your fantastic fire-breathing tricks. You're sure to win the best pet trophy. There's George. And there's his big dragon. Super duper, cried Sparky excitedly. He began practicing his favourite trick straight away. Whoosh! Sizzle! Sparky! Not my cushions again, cried George's mum. Is it safe taking Sparky to school, George? Perfectly safe. Right, Sparky? Smiled George. Sparky nodded. Smash! As he bumped his head into the lampshade. So there he is knocking off all the cushions. And there he is bumping himself on the lampshade. All week long, George's classmates brought their pets to school. On Monday, Emily's hamster Muncher could squeeze 14 peanuts into her cheek pouches. Splendid, smiled their teacher, Miss Perks. On Tuesday, Sunita's kitten Fluffy jumped through a pink sparkly hoop with a little help. Wednesday was Doggy Day. Callum's puppy ran round and round in circles, chasing his own tail until he got dizzy. Everyone marvelled at Rufus. He could bark up to 3. It was a shame about Bozo. Never mind. You see what Bozo did? Oh dear. But on Thursday, Amber's talking parrot Poppy had the class clapping wildly again. I speak Spanish, Japanese and Arabic. My school friends have great pets, George told Sparky back at home. But you are the best pet ever. Everyone's going to be blown away by you. And tomorrow it's Friday, our turn. George couldn't wait. Neither could Sparky. It was hugely exciting. The following morning, George's dad handed out 2 school rucksacks, one for George and one for Sparky. Don't let Sparky burn the school down, he joked, waving them goodbye. Gasped Miss Perks. You've brought a dragon to school, George. Is he safe? Perfectly safe. Right, Sparky? George smiled. Sparky nodded and turned around. Thwack! His tail accidentally hit the table. Oops. Whee! A dusty old globe went spinning. Ah, 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 gasped Sparky, trying very hard to hold back a dust sneeze. Ah, 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 ah. huge flame shot from Sparky's mouth. The class nature display went up in smoke. "Sparky, sit down," ordered Miss Perks. Sparky did. Snap! He broke the chair. "Oh no," cried George. "Oops, a crasher," sighed Sparky, blushing bright red. The class began to giggle. "George, please take Sparky back home now," said Miss Perks. "We need to start getting ready for our swimming lesson." "But Sparky hasn't even shown anyone his special trick yet," George pleaded. "Please, Miss Perks, we've been practising it all week." "Oh, very well," agreed Miss Perks. "But is it safe?" "Perfectly safe. Right, Sparky?" Sparky nodded. The Planet Mobiles went flying. He's a very clumsy dragon. "Right," announced George proudly. "Sparky will now demonstrate flying upside down whilst drinking a glass of cherry pop and blowing fizzy red smoke clouds from his nostrils. Flap, flap, glug, glug, puff, puff, cough, gasp, help!" "Sparky!" cried George. "That's not how we practised it." "Smoky jokey whoops!" squeaked Sparky. Suddenly, ding, 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 ding. Sparky had set off the school fire alarm. "Everyone out!" shouted Miss Perks. "Remember our fire drill, children, and walk nicely to the swimming pool building." Everyone got out calmly and safely, but at the swimming pool there was more commotion. "Someone's accidentally switched the heating off," gasped the school caretaker. "The water's freezing." "Oh dear, children," Miss Perks announced. "I'm sorry. That means our swimming lesson is cancelled today." "Oh," groaned the whole class. George looked at Sparky. Sparky looked at George. "Miss Perks," said George, "Sparky has an idea to help." "Is it safe?" Miss Perks asked. "Perfectly safe. Right, Sparky?" smiled George. Sparky nodded and breathed in deeply. So here are all the children at the pool, disappointed that they can't go swimming because it's too cold. What do you think Sparky's going to do? Make your prediction now. Whoosh! Sparky heated up the pool with one huge, hot, fiery breath. "Oh, the water's toasty warm," the children cheered. "It's fantastic." Everyone loved whizzing down Sparky's tail and splashing into the pool. Even Miss Perks had a go. "Can Sparky join us for every swimming lesson?" the class begged. Said Miss Perks, but she was smiling. There she is. There's Miss Perks sliding down. George was so proud, especially when Sparky was awarded the best pet trophy. Unfortunately, Sparky did get a little overexcited when Miss Perks handed him the cup. He accidentally breathed on it and melted the handles. Fortunately, George was ready with the fire extinguisher, so it was all perfectly safe in the end. So there he is getting his award. The end. Or is it? There's a picture of all the pets that have been to school. I'm guessing, as it's not the end, that there's more adventures for George's dragon. Maybe we'll have to have a look in the library and ask Mrs. Clark, see what we can find. So, one of the spellings that I found was the word school. Can you remember how to spell the word school? It's S-C-H-O-O-L. School. That's right, so the word school. Well, I hope you enjoyed George's Dragon Goes to School. I certainly did. It was quite funny, wasn't it? He was a very clumsy dragon, but it all ended well. And you know me, I love a happy ending. So thank you to our authors for this fantastic book. Now, story time next week will be in school, I hope. So I look forward to seeing you all in school next week, and I look forward to reading more stories to you. Take care now and stay safe. Bye everyone.